Hey, presidents. Puddy Tuck here.
Yeah, by the time this goes up, it will be tomorrow, so we will know who the President of the United States is and how quickly Britain needs to absorb them once more.
I mean, we won't know these things 50% of the time because we'll all be dead from the nuclear blasts
Very true, very
that have
true.
occurred.
I will go
So
first,
if you're
though,
not watching
so.
this video, well, if Tucker manages to upload this video from his bunker,
Yeah.
find me. I'm in a bunker in the north of England. I probably don't have food. And if you would like more of the Brand Split series, I need to survive. So no legs, get your ass over here and help me. Stone Cold!
Stone Cold!
The Stone Cold era of Raw continues.
Continues. It picks right back up where it left back in 2003. And we are in the cold field house. That's how it works, right?
Why would there be a D?
I messed up, and I was trying to make a joke out of it, and you
Oh.
sandbagged the joke.
I didn't understand the joke.
Oh,
It
okay.
wasn't funny to me.
Oh, you're laughing now, though.
I'm laughing now because of the awkward situation we found ourselves in.
Exactly. Meaning that the joke, in its unfunniness, was funny for it created a situation.
We are live!
Yes, we are, folks. And let's go do the Raw thing.
Oh. I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right. So, Rollins and Austin start with their big showdown. The glass shatters. Joey Styles goes, Austin! Austin! And everybody's like, stop. Please. And he just keeps doing it, and he won't stop. People are asking, he just won't stop. It's like, what happened to you, Joey? You were so good in Japan. Now you just spit memes and shit. Talk
Wait,
about
Joey?
rappers. Sorry. I think I just had some kind of like...
Did you just confuse Joey Styles with Mauro Ranallo?
No, not at all. Why?
Okay.
Tot-
I can't remember when Joey went to Japan.
Totally not at all. Why? I was totally not ragging on anybody other than Joey Styles there. That's a lie. I love you, Joey.
Ugh. I've had to listen. I've listened to more Joey Styles commentary this year than you have, and can he please leave Evolve? That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, so Seth says, Steve, you've come back here. You've got like a guaranteed title shot or something. Maybe. Who knows how the fuck...
Fungus like maybe.
We will get on that. Seth's like, who knows how this brand works most of the time. Things change on a weekly basis. Character arcs are forgotten. Braun Strowman is randomly pushed and then de-pushed in seconds.
Braun
Strowman hits the ring, and it's like, it's so true.
Probably with his like baby eyes, like, please help
Make
me.
Raw consistent again.
No, Braun's like, I'm a little baby trapped in a man's body. Save me.
What the hell?
That's what the Wyatts did. They took a newborn child and put his soul in this big hunk of meat, and that's what created Braun Strowman.
With how literally inept the Braun Strowman character is, I'm not surprised by that.
Well, you see, because they wanted the innocence of a newborn baby with the brutality of a big hunk of beef.
I like it.
Yeah, steak.
Anyways. And Seth's like, why don't you just go after Owens or something? Like, go stunner Jericho some more. Like, what's wrong? What do you have against Seth Rollins? Why about me? Why about Raven? Rollins. And Stone Cold grabs the mic and oh my god, I've already started the exit.
The narrator has taken a turn.
And Stone Cold grabs the mic and he says, because I've come back to avenge one of the most terrible nestest. Holy shit, I didn't mean to say that. Wow, I may have genuinely just butchered the English language forever.
Triggered.
I am now going to speak and narrate the rest of the episode like this.
What Tucker is saying here is that Stone Cold doesn't like Seth Rollins.
Yeah, because Seth Rollins is a pussy-ass bitch. And he come back to
Yeah.
smack the man who had back in that boy. Fuck pussy.
He likes Kevin Owens.
He don't like none of them gay boys. Oh shit.
He also doesn't like the Mexicans. He thinks they're bad hombres. Is that
I
what
like
you're
it.
saying?
I like it. And a video plays hyping up tonight. We have a tag team title match in our main event. Brotherhood taking on the Athletes of Agility rematch from their match at the
Question is
American
blood
Bash. I don't know. But
thicker than athleticism?
find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
No, you'll never find out anything on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it's our resident friend Carl.
Yes, Carl Deal makes a early appearance tonight as Rusev defeats him by submission
Damn Rusev,
with an
Carl
accolade.
Deal Mania main event ruined by bad chemistry. Ruined.
Ruined.
Although, what did he say? Carl Deal got a 32 in this match.
Yeah.
He's ready, brother.
Oh yeah.
Carl's ready, brother.
So post-match, Rusev is like, accurate Russian Bulgarian.
God.
And then Lana is like, okay, so what he's saying is that Tyler Breeze is a pussy-ass bitch. Are you finding some kind of pattern with my characters here?
Why is Baron Corbin here?
You'll find out in a minute, okay? It wasn't totally a mistake, and it was like, why is he here? And so Summer comes out and says, no, you're not getting Tyler, all right? Tyler's my big fish, all right? He's got his belt, all right? And he's not going to defend it.
He actually has a few belts. He's got a big wardrobe.
Yeah.
He's fabulous.
But what I can give you, Rusev, is Baron Corbin. Because remember, Baron Corbin is Tyler Breeze's bodyguard. This was one of the plot points that was dropped sporadically when I went on my...
Wait, how did this happen?
At Survivor Series. Baron Corbin helped him win the belt from Rusev.
At Survivor Series?
What pay-per-view are we at? We're in July.
Series was a long
Unforgiven.
Time ago. Do you mean the same
Unforgiven.
pay-per-view with the Cesaro Roman Reigns Hell in a Cell match?
Unforgiven. Whatever pay-per-view just passed. Are we building?
Unforgiven?
Are we building to Unforgiven? Where are we? What pay-per-view? Okay, the
Unforgiven
pay-per-view
is
that
September.
just passed, not the SmackDown one.
Vengeance.
Thank you. Thank
Also,
you.
the one that just passed is Vengeance. SmackDown hasn't had one since.
No, the Great American Bash.
That's this week.
Oh, I'm so confused with my timeline. So,
My God. Okay, let's just run this through for Tucker and the folks at home. After Mania, the season begins, and as our current schedule goes, roughly, it's Backlash Raw, Judgment Day SmackDown, Vengeance Raw, Great American Bash SmackDown, SummerSlam Joint, Unforgiven Raw, No Mercy SmackDown, Cyber Sunday Raw, Survivor Series Joint, Armageddon SmackDown, New Year's Revolution Raw, Royal Rumble Joint, No Way Out SmackDown, WrestleMania Joint, King of the Ring Joint in there somewhere.
Baron Corbin versus Rusev next week. It's Bailey.
Bailey is not scheduled to appear next week on your show. She's on my show.
Puddy, you know what weird dealings we have with contracts in this.
Hey, Bailey. Ooh. Ah. No? You're not into the best Bailey chant?
That's not Rusev.
That's not Rusev.
Where's
That's
Rusev?
nowhere near Rusev. That's a different foreign monster.
There he is. And we head into Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho. Yes, this is even more of this weird bullshit, all right? Shut up about it. Now that I've made this angle, it doesn't make much sense at all, but like fuck it, all right? I booked it, so I must have thought it was a good idea at some point along the line. So Chris Jericho says, Austin! You jumped me last week. You jumped me the week before, and this time I'm not going to stand for it. I'm in my gear, and I'm ready to go. So get your old man ass out here, and let me kick it backstage. Kick it back to the backstage. Yeah, baby. Glass shatters. Thank you. Delayed. It's okay though. And Austin says, Jericho, No, I'm not. Austin says, you ain't gonna get none of me. But what I can give you, though, is Cedric Alexander. And Cedric Alexander comes out and we're gonna have a match.
What?
We've gone from, like, last week, where, like, my apex was hit. Oh my god, it's Cedric Alexander!
Was that also 2 delays?
No, it's pretty good. 72B- as Chris Jericho defeats Cedric Alexander by pinfall after legally using a foreign
Here's
object.
the question, though, that I think all the fans are asking. Is Alexander on Raw or is he on SmackDown?
Neither. He's just a guy.
Is he a free agent?
Steve found him.
Is he even contracted to the WWE?
Ask Steve Austin.
Okay, so let's assume, just for now, as a thought experiment, that he isn't. When Cedric gets did Cedric get any offense in this match?
Yeah.
So when Cedric punches Jericho, he is at that moment as a non-contracted employee of the WWE. He's committing a criminal offense. No, he is committing battery.
Yeah, but when you think about it, that's wrestling in general. So
no, because wrestling is about people who are contracted and who have signed
but like backstage brawls,
Right. But even in backstage brawls, you're a contract. That's in the contract, you know.
There may be random fights backstage. Who knows? It's up to you to look after your own safety.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Come
kind
work
of
for
like
me.
when you sign up for the Hunger Games, which is completely voluntary. You know, you sign away that shit.
And so backstage, we have Apollo Crews, and Apollo Crews goes up to Vince and he says, "Vince, I'd like to thank you. With your help, I found it again. I found my road to redemption." And he's like, Vince is like, I just pointed you in the direction of creative, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? And Apollo's like, I know, Vince. They've given me a new lease on life. I'm going to be a dancer. And I'm going to dance my way to the top. Vince is like, the fuck? And Apollo...
Why didn't I get a chance to rewrite this before the show?
Apollo's like, and I'm ready to bust a move.
But the question is, Vince, can you handle this?
Ooh. And the Miz cuts a promo, and he's like, in there, it's Miz and Maurice, and they're near TV, and Miz is like, Maurice, get a load of this shit, okay? I'm faced to schedule this guy, this dancing, smiling trash can of a human being.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
What the hell?
Whoa!
And Miz says,
I think you'll find under Bill C-16 you can't say things like that anymore.
Miz says, shit, Puddy, you made me lose my train of thought.
Miz says that he's forced to face this trash bag of a human being, making specific reference to his race.
Okay, sure.
Well, where does he go from there?
And Miz says, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, a light. I see how it is.
A big, bright, white light. It's got this, like, little mustache. It's got, like, some weird, like, spirally design on its arm.
And will Miz fight for the rights of the white light and become the White Knight?
Yes. He will also sing Hail at the nearest pay-per-view event.
The nearest paper will he come to Great American Bash?
Nazi Miz, folks. Right here on Monday Night Raw.
We'll get the Miz to sing the national anthem at the start of Great American Bash.
And Marie says, exactly, hubby. That's what people in relationships say, right? Totally. And Marie says, with the announcement that Vince is going to make tonight, as much as we already are the power couple, it's only going to get a lot more powerfuler. You know, I'm not good with quips, so shut up. I hardly speak English, okay? I'm French. Shut
Would you
up.
like to do this in French? You can do this in French. If you want.
Oh, mon ami, baguette, baguette.
I'm done. I'm done.
And the Miz defeats Apollo Crews at 8:15 by pinfall with a skull-crushing finale.
I'd like to know how many times specifically the Miz has ended Apollo Crews' road to redemption. Because
At least twice.
Yeah.
And then Vince comes out to the ring and he says, Miz, I've thought about it, and you're right.
What's Miz right about?
Miz, I think you deserve this, honestly. I think...
Wait, what does he deserve?
But... I have somebody else in mind. So...
Who's the original person?
Depending on the outcome of a match that's happening very soon, I'm going to have maybe a thing or two to add onto your number one contendership for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes.
What?
Yes. And we see Cesaro, and he's in like a black hoodie outside, like jeans and stuff. And he's like pulling off like gang signs. He's like, "Oh, I'm so cool!" And he's like, "Vinny, Vinny man, I have come to kill you."
Please, I am begging you to do all of Cesaro's promos in that accent. At least do this one.
I don't even know what accent it is.
I don't care. Just do it.
I have come to kill you. It's like Japanese. What the hell?
It started off Caribbean and then it went Asian.
And Cesaro says, "You remember last week? Why is he Asian? Why is he Japanese? I can't stop now." Okay. Oh my! Oh shit! He's Jamaican. Fuck. Okay. I need a word for like a European accent. I need a word that like gets me into it.
Baguette?
Baguette. Oh, baguette. Mr. McMahon, you have come to steal my children. No, it doesn't work.
I think you just press the next segment button.
Anyways, Cesaro says, Vince, you thought last week was kind of crazy. Just wait, brother. Just wait.
Thank you.
Dolph defeats BJ Whitmer in 30 seconds by pinfall with the super kick. And then we have Hideo Itami run in and run Dolph Ziggler off and be like, I kill!
Does he hit the GTS?
No. He like tries to like swing a knee at him and Dolph like rolls out of the ring and it's like, whoa! And Hideo's in the ring and he goes, whoa!
Also, poor Hideo. Too soon.
Backstage and the Ascension are like, we are the Ascension! We will rise! Oh!
I like to
Seth Rollins.
I think they just start like doing that for their theme. They just start like singing it themselves.
Acapella Ascension theme.
I imagine they break out the Beastie Boys.
The
fuck!
Welcome to Raw.
What the fuck?
ROH just exploded all over your TV screen, folks. Computer screen, phone screen, whatever the hell you're using to watch this. The
hottest free agents.
The Ammo Club working title. Please give me names. I am a creative vacuum. Defeats Silas Young Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels in 521 when Matt Jackson defeats Chris Daniels by pinfall with a worst case scenario. That's not your...
Uncensor it.
That's wrong.
The proper one.
That's wrong. Worst case scenario. That's not even the finisher, okay? It's
also, Tucker,
it's early onset Alzheimer's.
What a vacuum does, it sucks stuff in and then keeps it there. You're a creative tire fire, just destroying everything around it.
Backstage, The Miz and Kevin Owens brush shoulders, and Miz is like, Kev, you better watch that. And Kev's like, oh, shiz, my fly open. Miz is like, no, what the fuck is wrong with this brand?
You tell me if my fly was open, right?
Yeah. It's like, I mean, like...
All right. Miz, this was a good talk. I'll be in my trailer.
Yep. And then they just go
hey,
their
Jericho, is my fly open?
And they just go their separate ways.
Fighting with Sin Cara.
They just go their separate ways. That's the angle. And the Hype Bros are like, Mojo or whatever does the majority of the talking. He does his yelling and shit. He's like...
I have a really important question for you.
Yep.
Are they hype at this point?
Yes. By that I mean Mojo's like blipping out. Mojo's like, we are the Ascension.
Oh.
Mojo's like, Reigns, Ambrose, you boys made a big mistake coming to this part of the hood. No. Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
I'm sorry to just everybody who's ever watched any of my videos. Had any kind of respect for me as a human. Anyways, Mojo gets hype, says Rollins. Rollins? What?
You're so used to the real life Rollins Reigns thing.
Oh my god. He says, Ambrose, Reigns, you made a big mistake. You made a big mistake, then you go 2 weeks in a row because when you hopefully beat the athletes of agility, we're gonna beat you, like we did 1 month ago. And we're gonna get hype on your ass. And
no, they don't get hype.
And we're gonna stay hype on your ass. We're gonna take your titles, and we're gonna take your money.
But,
he's turned into Razor Ramon, brother. And then camera just slowly zooms in on Zach, and he just says, he's quiet the entire time, and just says, woo.
Can I mention that in the north of England, there are Trump supporters marching outside of my house?
That's when, like, what is it? What is it? You just gotta, like, peek out your window and be like, what the fuck?
You don't matter.
You're in England. What the hell? Anyways, I wasn't able to finish my baller-ass line. The camera slowly zooms in on Zach, and Zach says, woo, woo, woo. You know it, bro.
These two are such sexual predators. I'm not comfortable with these two.
With that? Chavo Guerrero or Trump and Hillary?
I get, right, that when you're a professional wrestler, they let you do it. But Zach, Mojo, you can't do this. Also, Chavo Guerrero's here.
Yeah. And Naito beats Chavo in his first one-on-one match in the WWE.
37 seconds. No return fanfare for Chavo Guerrero.
No, Chavo Guerrero's back. Fuck him, he's not Eddie.
Just suddenly, immediately following the Zack Ryder Mojo promo, they're like, we got this scheduled for 1-4. Already in the ring. Chavo Guerrero! And introducing his opponent, Tetsuya Naito! And Naito's theme just plays, he's like, hi.
He's like, hello. And
Los Ingobernables, you might remember me from such stables as Los Ingobernables de Japan.
And off-script promo, whatever, Naito, La Sombra, just say whatever they feel like. Puddy, would you like to improvise some dialogue?
Well, what language are they speaking?
Naito is in Japanese, and La Sombra is in Hindu. Hindu's a religion. Fuck's sakes, Tucker.
Hebrew.
Let's go with that.
Okay, so I don't know what Sombra says, but Naito says, "Domo arigato,
Mr.
Los
Roboto?
Ingobernables de America."
Yeah, I like it. And we head straight into the Brotherhood coming out to the ring for their main event. Seth Rollins' theme is always present on this Raw.
I do like the thing. Have you ever seen that Simpsons episode where they're trying to improve Itchy and Scratchy, and they got a new character called Poochie, and they were like, when Poochie is on screen, he should be the central character. When Poochie is off screen, everyone should be asking, "Where's Poochie?" They should have said with Seth Rollins.
Where's Seth though?
Yeah. What do you think? How do you think this will affect Seth Rollins, Byron?
I like it. I think that's how Raw has always been.
Until he lost the belt.
Yeah, then we...
Terrible booking decision, which I don't understand. He was on track to be the greatest champion of the modern era.
He already is the greatest champion of the modern era, Puddy. Don't kid yourself.
Oh, Jesus, started as a joke and now I want to puke.
And we head to the main event. 85B+, as the Brotherhood does indeed defeat Adrian Neville and Ricochet when Roman defeats Ricochet by pinfall with a spear. Big dog. Big dog. Big dog. Big dog. Ooh. And they then cut a promo on the Hype Bros saying, "Bros, you ain't gonna get hype. You ain't gonna stay hype. The one thing you gonna get is your ass kicked."
But maybe get a cold shower. Just chill off a little bit.
And in our final angle, Vince is backstage, and Vince is like, "Oh shit, man, something's totally gonna go down, man." It's like I can't.
Yeah, I mean, Apollo Crews got creative by without my knowing. There's a Japanese and Mexican on my show. I am losing control.
They're teaming together. You know what happened last time? The Mexicans and Japanese teamed together. It was called World War II.
I'm taking my headphones off. I'm done.
This is the first time I've ever been able to say anything this funny, apparently. And Vince says, oh man, what could be happening?" And he turns the corner, and randomly, Apollo Crews is just fucking there. And Apollo Crews is like, "Hi, Vince." And Vince is like, "Oh, shit. What the hell are you doing there, Apollo?" And Apollo's like, "Oh, well, I talked to Creative, and they said that the dancing gimmick didn't work. So now I'm just going to randomly follow you around." Vince is like, "What the fuck is Creative? Who's writing this shit?" And just out of, like, the next room, me, like Tucker Davidson himself, like, peeks his head out and is like, shit. Kind of peeks it back in, you know what I'm saying? So whatever, Vince is walking down the hallways being super cautious, and he finally gets to his office, and it looks alright. And he closes the door, locks it, and he's in his office there at the arena. Excuse me, no, he's not in the arena. We followed Vince back to WWE headquarters already. Yeah, I know. Shut up, all right? And all of a sudden, we hear I don't know what I'm trying to explain. Like a fan noise. A really loud fan. And Vince is like, but by fan, I don't mean like a fan, like a desk fan. You know what I mean? And Vince is like, what the hell is that? And, you know, he opens the blinds, and there is Antonio Cesaro on the side of a helicopter with a can of spray paint, and he spray paints AC on the window. Vince quickly shuts the blinds, goes to the phone, and begins to dial 911 when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, something grabs his leg from under his desk, and it's fucking Apollo Crews. Exactly. Way to be, buddy. And Apollo Crews grabs his and Apollo Crews grabs Vince's leg, and Vince is like, "What the fuck, boy? What are you doing?" And Apollo says, "I was told to follow you around by creative. Remember? Like I literally said that. Like not even like maybe 2 minutes ago." Vince is like, "Yeah, man. It's just kind of weird. All right, why don't you? I gotta get out of here." And so Vince just stands up and starts leaving, and Apollo is kind of just like left in his office, and Apollo's like, what do I do now, Vince? And Vince hollers back in, "I don't know, just don't break anything. Just sit tight." And what the hell was that? There was just like genuinely like a big like crash behind me. What the fuck? That's not Apollo Crews, folks. This is Tucker Davidson talking.
Oh, Trump won. The nukes have launched.
Oh my goodness. And Apollo's like, "What do I do now?" Vince is like, "Whatever. Don't break anything." And we end the episode with a knock on the window, and Apollo opens the blind, opens the window, and Cesaro slips in.
How did Cesaro get a helicopter?
That's not important. Thank you so much for watching Raw, folks. We will see you guys in the next one.